If you ever thought love don't cost a thing, you better think again, because it's about to cost a local man over 64 million naira and a well-deserved chill spot behind bars. It all came crashing down for Tunde Abdulrahman in a courtroom that felt colder than a Lagos rainy season morning. Justice Raliat Adebiyi sat at the helm, her gavel an extension of divine judgment. Tunde, once a trusted cashier at Prime Grocers International Limited, now stood convicted of siphoning a staggering 64.42 million naira from his employer. The reason? A twisted cocktail of greed, ambition, and marital bliss, or so he thought. But let's rewind a bit. In 2002, when Prime Grocers was just stretching its legs, Tunde was a nobody, a casual laborer unloading containers in the bustling OKE Aaron market. By 2004, he had charmed his way into a permanent gig, picking and packing goods with diligence. He rose through the ranks to become a cashier, the kind of guy you'd trust with the keys to the vault. But behind that unassuming smile was a man with grander ambitions than his paycheck could satisfy. His job was simple: collect payments from customers, log them in the system, and deposit the cash into the company's bank account. But Tunde had other plans. Using the company's computer software like a magician performing sleight of hand, he deleted invoices faster than a pickpocket could swipe a wallet. Over 3 years, from 2009 to 2012, he diverted millions, living large while his employer remained blissfully unaware. Then came the tip-off. It was an anonymous call to Constance Obi, the managing director. The voice on the other end was as sharp as broken glass. "Check your cashier. He's a thief. Look at the new cars, the new house, and, oh, did I mention, the new wife?" Constance wasn't one to ignore such whispers. Within days, Tunde showed up in her office, resignation letter in hand, hoping to make a clean getaway. But Constance was no fool. She refused to accept it. Instead, she launched an audit of the company's computer records. The findings hit harder than a head-on collision. The evidence was damning, a meticulous trail of deleted invoices and diverted funds. In court, Tunde spun a web of denial, but it unraveled under the weight of 6 prosecution witnesses. Constance, with a calm yet steely resolve, testified how she had trusted him, even helped him secure permanent employment. Her voice never wavered as she recounted his betrayal. Justice Adebiyi's judgment was swift and unsparing. She called out the audacity of Tunde's actions, noting how he had not only stolen, but also set up a competing business for his new wife. A conflict of interest? That was putting it lightly. It was betrayal served with a side of hubris. Abdulrahman took advantage of the trust reposed in him by his employer, the judge declared, her words slicing through the courtroom like a whip. The offense was committed continuously for 4 years, causing significant economic harm. For his crimes, Tunde was handed a 5-year sentence. Justice Adebiyi also ordered the confiscation of all properties bought with the stolen funds and mandated restitution to his former employer. Cars, houses, and that flashy new business? Gone, just like that. As Tunde was led away, the courtroom buzzed with murmurs. Some shook their heads in disbelief. Others, with a hint of grim humor, muttered about how marrying a new wife turned out to be his most expensive decision yet. In the end, Tunde Abdulrahman learned the hard way that crime doesn't pay, especially when it comes with a receipt for 64 million naira. But what if, just what if Constance and Prime Grocers International Limited had Bujeti? Perhaps Constance could have used the invoicing and debt tracking feature on Bujeti to see invoices that hadn't been paid in yet. Moreover, the money would go directly from her customers to the company account. And peradventure she missed any invoices, she would have gotten an overdue invoice prompt from Bujeti and caught on to Loverboy before he got too far. Tunde and his ambitious 4-year-long scamapade could have been foiled with Bujeti's finance management platform. But then again, don't take our word for it. Try Bujeti out for free and see for yourself. Okay, folks, that's it on this episode of Defrauded, brought to you by Bujeti.